subtopics and is designed to keep your viewers engaged until the very end, maximizing audience retention. Ghana's mining sector is standing at the edge of a historic reset, one that promises not just growth, but transformation on a scale never witnessed before in the country's mineral history. For decades, Ghana has been celebrated as one of the world's leading gold producers, consistently ranking among the top gold producing nations in Africa. Yet this long-standing reputation has always carried with it a familiar flaw. The bulk of the gold leaves the country in its raw form, processed and refined elsewhere, with much of the real value addition and wealth accumulation occurring outside Ghana's borders. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. This is the cycle the government and the Ghana Gold Board, under the leadership of Chief Executive Officer Sammy Gyamfi, say they are determined to break once and for all. With the unveiling of a bold new vision, backed by a $1 billion investment and a groundbreaking partnership with Goldstream Global DMCC, Ghana is signaling the dawn of a new gold industry revolution that promises to anchor value addition, environmental responsibility, and job creation as the pillars of the sector's future. At the Maiden Mining and Minerals Convention 2025, held at the Kempinski Gold Coast Hotel in Accra, Sammy Gyamfi stood before government officials, financiers, industry stakeholders, and a curious global audience with a declaration that marked the end of an era. Ghana must not remain a primary exporter of raw materials, he stated firmly, words that cut to the very heart of Ghana's long-standing challenge. His vision was clear. The country would no longer settle for exporting raw gold without capturing the true wealth hidden within its minerals. Instead, Ghana would begin refining its gold locally, taking control of a value chain that has for too long benefited others more than the country itself. This message, though bold, was delivered with the conviction of a man who believes Ghana is ready to lead, not just in extraction, but in refinement, innovation, and global trade. The reforms, according to Gyamfi, are not simply about revenue. They are about sovereignty. He described the reset as a paradigm shift, a move from raw extraction to value retention. By introducing refining at home, Ghana is poised to capture more wealth domestically, create higher value jobs, and spark industrial growth that reaches far beyond mining itself. And at the heart of this transformation is the Mining Support Program, an initiative designed to establish more than 300 environmentally responsible mines nationwide. Backed by the $1 billion partnership with Goldstream Global DMCC, this program is expected to create thousands of jobs, particularly for the youth, while boosting Ghana's gold output significantly. This agreement, signed in August and expected to become a full commercial deal by November 2025, represents more than just an inflow of capital. It symbolizes a new way of doing mining in Ghana, one rooted in sustainability, community empowerment, and strategic partnerships. Concession owners and local communities will not be left out of the process, but brought in as partners, ensuring that wealth generated circulates within the economy and touches the lives of those who live closest to mining areas. For too long, mining in Ghana has been associated with tales of exploitation, environmental degradation, and missed opportunities. Communities sitting on gold-rich lands have often remained poor, while the wealth extracted from their soil benefits others far away. Sammy Gyamfi and the GoldBod are now attempting to rewrite that story. By ensuring mines are developed with environmental responsibility at their core, the initiative seeks to protect ecosystems, rehabilitate lands, and reduce the destructive legacy that has plagued mining for years. This shift acknowledges that mining's future cannot be about quick profits alone, but must instead balance wealth creation with sustainability. But perhaps the most exciting element of this reset is the focus on the youth. Gyamfi emphasized during his address that this revolution in the mining sector is not just about dollars and ounces of gold. It is about the people, especially young Ghanaians who are yearning for opportunities. Africa is ready to transform. Let our youth lead global trade, not just participate, he declared, sending a powerful message that this reset is about preparing the next generation to take ownership of Africa's resources and industries. Through the mining support program, young people will not only gain jobs, but also training and innovation opportunities, positioning them as active players in a transformed global mining economy. This is not about providing handouts, but about equipping a generation with the tools and knowledge to thrive in industries that will define Africa's economic future. The $1 billion partnership is also expected to attract further investment, with Gyamfi calling on financiers, corporations, and government agencies to join hands with the GoldBod in turning vision into reality. His call to action: Ghana is resetting and Africa is rising. All we need now is courage and capital. Let us transform the minerals and mining sector together, was, was more than a speech. It was an invitation for Ghana and Africa to dream bigger. It was a declaration that the continent can no longer afford to be the backyard of global industry, but must step into the arena as a leader, a producer of refined products, and a hub of innovation. For an economy like Ghana's, which depends heavily on natural resources, this reset carries massive implications. Refining gold domestically does not just add value to the mineral, it creates ripple effects across the economy. Refineries mean more skilled jobs, from engineers to metallurgists, chemists, and technicians. It means opportunities for research and development, for partnerships with universities, and for the rise of ancillary industries in transport, logistics, and services. It means more taxes, more royalties, and more revenue staying within the country, empowering the state to invest in infrastructure, education, and healthcare. Equally important is the symbolic power of such a reset. For decades, Africa has been seen primarily as a source of raw materials, exporting minerals, oil, and agricultural products, only to import refined goods at a higher cost. This cycle has trapped many African economies in dependency, unable to break free from the structural patterns of underdevelopment. Ghana's gold industry reset, therefore, sends a strong signal not just within Africa, but to the world. The era of exporting raw wealth while importing poverty is over. If successful, Ghana could inspire other African nations to take bold steps in their respective sectors, building a continental movement toward value addition and economic sovereignty. This revolution will not come without challenges. Transforming an industry that has operated in a certain way for generations is never easy. There will be resistance from vested interests, logistical challenges in setting up refineries and responsible mines, and the need for strict enforcement of environmental and labor standards. There will also be global market pressures, as major gold refiners and traders who benefit from Ghana's current export model may view this reset as a threat to their dominance. Yet, these challenges are precisely why courage and capital, as Gyamfi noted, are essential. With determination, partnerships, and the right governance framework, Ghana can navigate these hurdles and emerge stronger. What makes this moment truly remarkable is the scale of ambition. This is not a piecemeal reform, but a wholesale rethinking of Ghana's gold sector. It is about redefining what mining means, not just for investors, but for ordinary Ghanaians whose livelihoods depend on it. It is about ensuring that the soil beneath Ghana's feet becomes the foundation for national prosperity, not just for fleeting profits. And most importantly, it is about aligning mining with a vision of development that uplifts people, preserves the environment, and asserts national pride. As the Mining and Minerals Convention drew to a close, one could sense the weight of possibility in the air. For some, it might have sounded like lofty rhetoric, another big promise in a continent that has heard many before. But for others, it felt like the spark of a genuine revolution, one that could alter the trajectory of Ghana's economy and inspire Africa to take ownership of its destiny. The $1 billion deal is not just money on paper. It is a chance to turn bold words into tangible progress, to turn gold into more than just a mineral, but into a story of transformation. The road ahead will determine whether this vision becomes reality. November's transition from memorandum to full commercial agreement will be a key milestone, and the establishment of the first environmentally responsible mines will mark the beginning of what could be one of the most important industrial transformations in Ghana's history. The international community will be watching, investors will be calculating, and Ghanaians will be hoping that this reset delivers on its promises. One thing, however, is clear: Ghana has made its intention known. The country is ready to stop playing the role of exporter of raw wealth and step onto the global stage as a refiner, a value creator, and a leader in responsible mining. The declaration made in Accra was not just a policy statement. It was a proclamation of confidence, of ambition, and of belief in Ghana's ability to rise higher. And as Gyamfi so passionately declared, Africa is ready to transform, ready to rise, and ready to lead. The Ghana Gold Board's gold industry reset is more than a policy. It is a vision of a future where Ghana's resources fuel not just exports, but empowerment, not just profit, but progress, and not just mining, but meaningful transformation. If realized, this revolution could be the blueprint for a new Africa, one that reclaims its wealth, invests in its people, and proves to the world that the continent's time is now.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.